I have a big garden project I'm going to work on today. It's this giant lilac and these arborvitae, I guess they are, or junipers, I don't know what they are. These bushes. I made a chicken topiary and then I haven't messed with it yet this year. So it's really scraggly. The dogs, I think that brown is from dog pee. Them just peeing on the same spot over and over and over. Because it's over here too. The sticks from the willow are in there. I'm going to prune, I'm not sure, I'm going to cut these and shape these hedges. Not sure what I'm going to do with my chicken or that guy. But I'm going to prune this lilac more into a tree shape so some light can get behind there. And I can see what's under there. There's an Oregon grape under there, which I hate. I'm gonna get it out, and there's tumbleweeds from this winter. It just has finished blooming. There's just a few left. And then I also have, there's weird stuff laying around that I haven't picked up, so just don't look at that stuff. I also have this giant bush in here, and if I prune it too much, it's going to take all the green off. But it is giant. This is the front of the house and my flower bed here. There's two junipers, I don't know what they are here. The bottom of that one, I'm not sure what's going on with it. It could be the dogs, or I don't know. But my flower bed does look so pretty right now. Except when you get to this giant bush. So I'm gonna see, I need to do something to fix it. So I'll show you what I did after this. This is the mess that's left. Filled up my whole truck. I'm gonna go dump it, try to dig out the root, and clean up all the leaves. Well, we got the root ball out, and this is what I'm left with. I couldn't figure out why over here nothing would grow. All of the roots from the bush went this way. They didn't go down under or underneath the house or nothing. They just filled up the bed, so it would have started killing everything pretty soon. Okay, so I had to stop my project to go buy some dirt. I put cow poop in here, and then all the dirt I could find around the house that was clean I put it on top of that, but I still have a huge gap, so I got some bags of dirt, just potting soil, outdoor potting soil. And then I picked up these 3 plants here. The hostas are City Lights. I really love that one for going in dark shaded spaces. It brightens it up. And then these heucheras are Honey Rose, which I've never seen before. And then my Concord Barberry, which is full sun. And I really want to put it here, but I'm kind of worried. I decided I'm going to do it anyway because this place, I'm sure it gets 4 hours of sun, and it might get more than that. I'm not 100%, but I'm going to put it in here, and if it starts doing bad, then I'll just move it next year. And then I also have some other hostas in some different places. This one right here keeps getting shaded out from this giant guy, so I think I'll move that one. And then I have some more heucheras too, that color heuchera, but it's in a different area. And I still have that spot right here where our giant dog decided to make a bed to cool down, so I have to fill that in too. Okay, so I'm gonna put my potting soil in here and then get these planted, or figure out where to put them. Okay, I set them out where I think I want them. For me, I have a really hard time putting them like this. I like to do one plant at a time, so I'll go with like my biggest one, or one where I know exactly where I want to put it. So the barberry, I'm going to put it as far out as possible so it can get the most sun. And then I like building around that. If I set it up like this, then it's just, I have a hard time doing that. So I'm going to get these in the ground and then start digging up the others and moving them over here. Alright, I got these ones in, and then I just got an idea over here. I like the way these two contrast. If I take that one out, then I'll have these two giant ones with no contrast. And so I'm going to move this one over here so it'll contrast with those things better. And then I have some other ones that are lighter colored that I'll move over here. And I haven't decided if I'm going to leave that guy or take it out. I got this part almost done. This plant most plants have a front and a back, and I definitely turned this guy sideways. I should have had him that way. These ones I just transplanted from another spot and they weren't doing very good. And that hosta in the back there. So, and then I also put the hosta that was right there, the shovel's in the way still, I put back here so it can grow more, and I put that heuchera there. I can't remember what those ones are, like caramel or something. I still have to weed some of this bed, and there's licorice eating my, I can't think of what that's called, grass. What are you doing? And I didn't put anything back here yet. Well, that was a hummingbird. I don't know if you guys heard its wings. And I just got this honeysuckle too, and it's starting to go up the pole. I've been tying it in there. Okay, for these empty spaces right here, I'm gonna go raid my viola bed and stick them in here. Heuchera and hosta and viola pansies look so pretty together. I made a few more changes to this bed and I think I'm finished now. So here's the whole thing. These daffodils, they'll die back too. I don't want to cut them back yet. I like how that heuchera matches the honeysuckle flowers. And then I added two more of the honey rose heucheras, and I just moved that columbine over. So it's done now. And I also yesterday started on my other project, the lilac over here. I got it pruned up like a tree, and I like how that turned out. I took this one all the way down to the ground because it looked really funny. And I turned these guys into balls to try to fix them, and I tried to make all of that one rectangle, but so it's the next day after I did this, and after doing that, sitting with it for a while, I really hate the way these look. They're really scraggly, they don't look good at all. And so I'm going to dig around them and pull them up with the tractor. So that's my plan. And then I don't know what I'll put under there. It's pretty shaded. I was kind of thinking hydrangeas, or I'm not sure. But anyway, that's the next step. Look how pretty my flower bed behind the house has turned out, with the columbine and purple verbascum. There's a bunch coming up, And then these irises, I'm not sure what kind they are. I got given them, but they smell like grapes. They smell so good. I'm really loving this bed.